The next step, once you've done that, is to fit your baskets. Take a screwdriver, place it in between the teeth of the frictions and just move them up until they're perfectly straight, like so. Then take the 3 bearings that you have out of your stock kit, stock clutch, place the top bearing on the top, this way up, not that way. Next job is to fit the bearing onto the top of the billet basket. Press this down, make sure it's properly seated, make sure you've got this bearing on, and then place the basket on the top. Make sure it's all the way home, little tip, put it on its side, press inwards and just give it a turn, check it's fully seated properly. It's okay. Now for your basket A, check you've got your bearing on, fit that. Then again, start with your frictions. First friction, plate with the in cuts must go in as your first steel. Next friction, then your 1.3 steels, friction, steel, keep going until you've used them all up. Once you get your last friction on, you then use the 1.7mm thick steel. Last one on the top. Once that's done, don't forget to put your bearing on. Take the gear drive cover plate. I've put a pen mark on where it goes. You have 4 cutouts. You can place it on between any one of these, but it must be in between the 2. Before you put the clip in, offer up the cage just to check that it's going to go into the centre. Once you've done that, remove, place in the end clip, check the clip is properly seated, again make sure it's central between the 2. Now you're ready to fit the outer cage. Check this is all nice and clean. This is your piston A, it's already got the seal on. I'd wipe a little bit of oil on there before you assemble. Obviously this seal's okay because you've already checked it. You can put this around any way you want. Sometimes when you fit these, they're a little bit tight because of the stock carrier. Make sure it's properly seated and fit the last remaining circlip. Again, check this is properly seated and clipped in. Once you've done that, you fit in the last spring seat. Check your rubber seal on this end plate is okay, it's not damaged. Place that in there and fit the other remaining clip. Press that on in the press.